so welcome to my new video, and today we're going to talk about the Churchill 3. So it's a tier 5 premium tank, so it's actually a Soviet tank. Let me explain why. So as you could see, some actually British tanks so Churchill, Matilda, such tanks are actually Russian and the premium Tech 3, also as Loza's Sherman. So that was because of that action that was made in the World War II, where actually allied states like USA, Britain and such actually helped the USSR, by giving them tanks. So I don't know actually the name of that, I forgot. But yeah, so that's what it is. So they actually gave some tanks that were a little bit older, like M3 Lees, M3 Grants, things as such, as this Churchill, or something like Matildas. So they gave that because they thought, what the hell, this must be better than your T-34s, that are actually in state of breaking up, breaking down, sorry. So yeah, this is actually a Russian tank. So is it good? Hell yeah. I wanted to make a T1 heavy video. I probably will in near future, but then this thing actually came into the shops, and yeah, it is a pretty easy mastery, and first class. So yeah, all you gotta do is have like 4 kills and get to the 2k damage, and in this thing you probably won't be punished at all. So yeah, it is a pretty good armor profile, it is a pretty good DPM. It is a pretty good rate of fire. Penetration, it's not the best, but you have actually the APCR to cover that as well, So yeah, you can pretty much destroy anything. And as I noticed, sorry, I think it has preferential matchmaking. So yeah, you won't see any tier 6 in this thing. So for long as I played this tank, I have it for like I think a year on this profile. So it's my second profile, as you can see here. Yeah, it is the only premium tank that I have right here. So yeah, I'm thinking of buying one on my old profile, just because it has preferential matchmaking, so you can actually get only into tier 5 and tier 4 battles. You definitely cannot go into tier 6 battles unless your teammate has a tier 6 vehicle. So yeah, or maybe he has like tier 5 vehicle. So I would definitely recommend double platoon in this thing, or in T1 heavy, things like that, because you will definitely destroy anything on your path. Yeah, and you will most likely win. And so now let's just get to the replays. So yeah, let's get to the replays. Here we are on the Falls Creek again. I think this is just the best map for this tank, as I said. Maybe even for Despair, because of all the obstacles you can actually hide within, And we will actually also just push right here, and in this video you will just see how impenetrable this vehicle really is. So let's go right here, we will spot B1, I think, yeah. So we will damage him a little bit right here. He actually did spot us, but he didn't take any precautions, and he just went right here for our shot, to be made. And we'll just push right here. We don't care, we are in Churchill 3, and yeah, we just don't care for any enemy that is coming our way, as you can see. So right here you can actually see how this armor is really effective, you know, especially against tier 4s and some autoloaders, you know, as this Leopard. And yeah, we'll just wreck them apart, you know. And yeah, I don't know what to tell you anymore, you know. What should you actually know? As you can see, also 1300 damage blocked already, and this Leopard is done for. We'll get penetrated a little bit, you know, but nothing that we cannot handle. You know, we lost a little bit HP here, but as you can see, they really cannot harm us in that measure, you know, that we actually should get worried. As you can see, 1800 damage blocked for tier 5. This is just incredible, you know. And yeah, I think if this didn't have preferential matchmaking, it would be just a crappy tank, because it's slow, you know, its penetration, it's not the best, but as I said, you have APCR. So this Leopard wanted to actually surprise us, and we surprised him, as you can see. So yeah, they actually tried to shoot us with HE, you know, because they actually don't know what to do, you know, anymore. So he actually did penetrate us with HE, as you can see, but he is done for. And right now we are just holding our position right here, and you know, they will just keep coming and coming, and we will just destroy them by any means, you know. And as you can see, I think this is actually a pretty good player, because he knows what he's doing, you know, and he doesn't want to show himself, because he knew if he do that, he would probably get wrecked. So yeah, let's just stay here and actually try to bait him out, as we did right here, but we did miss. But as you can see, 2600 damage blocked. That is just crazy. For a tier 5, that is just crazy. And yeah, I think this is the best tier 5 vehicle that you can buy in this game. Definitely. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Stug is better, but at bouncing shots, this is just incredible. You know, look at this rate of fire, look at this armor, look at its damage per minute. So yeah, I don't know what to actually say about this vehicle anymore, you know. Try it, you should definitely buy it, you know. And this is it for this video. Here we are at the first replay. Sorry for the sound, I had to actually lower down the volume so you could hear me. I forgot to do that. So here we are on the Falls Creek on the first replay. So actually I made an replay before, it was like first class, but I actually after editing the video I actually got this one, you know, and it was like in my head, I just have to show you this. So the perfect mastery replay with this vehicle. So yeah, I will be a little bit AFK, you know, for the 30 seconds or maybe a minute, but I will actually, I think, skip that, I don't know, in the replay. So let's just look at this overpowered beast. So yeah, here we are pushing right here on the hill, and now we are actually going to destroy this Hetzer, and we are not going to be able to destroy this BDR G1B. So I'm just excited to show you this replay, because I obviously don't really, you know, it doesn't really happen to me that I get these such good battles, you know, like this one. Maybe 1 in 1000 battles happens to be like one, not this one, but like this one, maybe a little bit less damage and kills. So I think I will be AFK just right here. So let's skip to here. So yeah, I just became not AFK here. So I actually knew that my teammates were going to die, but As you can see, their HP is just too low, you know. And I am going to be like, I think 1 versus 4 in this replay, and maybe 1 versus 3, I don't know. So just look at this replay. It's pure beauty. I know it's maybe egoistic to say this, but this is just pure beauty. So this Matilda is also going to die. And look at this right here. So I'm struggling to get uphill right here and kill this Sherman, but now we are just going to kill him. And yeah, I'm 1 versus 4 right here. So they weren't all like full HP, but they weren't also like not full HP. So I don't know how to say that. So they were like all at the half of their HP, you know. And just look at this. We are bouncing everything right here. So some shots are going to get through, but this is where it gets interesting. 1 versus 3. So first we are going to take out the Leopard, which is going to get to us from the left side right here, and we are going to take him out. So yeah, the big problem is going to be this Panzer IV-D because of its trollish armor. As you can see, I think it bounced like 2 shots that it shouldn't bounce, you know, as you can see right here. And we are just going to troll them around, you know. I think we are going to survive like with 3 HP, you know. And yeah, this is, I think, one of the best masteries I've ever had. So look at this. He cannot do anything right here. So I'm at 3 HP left, and he can't do anything. He maybe should have like fired HE shot, you know. And look at this damage, 2000 damage, 5 kills. So yeah, for tier 5 this is just beast. This is the best tank ever on the tier 5 in my opinion. So it's not so sluggish, it's got excellent armor, it's got that Russian bias, you know, at penetration, at the damage, and just look at this. So it's just pure phenomenal replay. So I'm really glad that I could share this with you, you know. And now let's just look at this statistic. So let's go to the detailed. As you can see, 28 hits, 25 penetration. So this is just a beast, you know. And yeah, I'm really proud of this replay. And guys, so let's just, you know, get to the garage so I can actually tell you about the statistics of this tank. And see you in the next video after the outro, you know, and just get to the garage. So this is it, into the garage. So here we are back into the garage just to show you the stats, you know, for this vehicle, and to show you the stats from that last battle. So as you can see, 2500 damage, 65 credits, 65,000 credits earned, 4 enemies destroyed, 4k XP earned, you know, the mastery, top gun, high caliber, what is this, steel wall, I think this is Spartan, no, cool headed, sorry. So destruction 100, complete destruction, at least 3 vehicles, as you can see. Yeah, this vehicle is just epic. So yeah, just let's take a look at the stats a little bit, you know, just actually what we missed. So yeah, you can actually, as I said, you have 2 guns. So you have 6 pounder and you have 76 millimeters. I think actually this is the original British gun and this is actually the Russian version, you know. So yeah, as you can see, you have only 6 damage per minute less, but your reload significantly increases, you know. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this gun for using at this tank. So let's take a look at its armor. So its turret, you know, as you can see, the armor on the turret is not actually the best, but for tier 5 it's just crazy. So it's a 90 millimeters, so 88, but it's 90, let's say it's 90. The hull is just crazy. Yeah, the hull is just freaking crazy. The hull is 176 millimeters thick, so that's actually the greater armor than on the Tiger 1. So nothing will go through your hull. Maybe through your turret, but through your hull, no. Just no. Sides are also 88 millimeters on the turret, and on the hull it's 76 millimeters, which means you will just be able to definitely side scrape very efficiently. Rear is 76 millimeters, which is also crazy, and as you can see, hull is 50 millimeters, so no HE shell will be able to go through you if they don't have like 100 millimeters of penetration, and they obviously don't on tier 5 and tier 6. Maybe KV2, but as I said, this is preferential matchmaking. This is the word I actually can't pronounce really good. So let's go to, as you can see, damage per minute is 1685, reload time is 3 seconds and 21. Average penetration is 130 millimeters. For APCR it's 180 millimeters. Average damage is 90 and APCR is 75. Aiming time is 3.8, which is actually below the average, and dispersion is actually really good. It's 0.370 for this gun. Depression is just what you need, 6 degrees, so you won't be needing anymore, just for you to actually peek over the hill and show your strong turret. Actually, because of its Russian, it's strong turret. Yeah, so its speed is just average for a heavy tank. It's 26 kilometers per hour on the front, and reverse, sorry, it's 28, and reverse it's 14 kilometers per hour, and average speed is 23, which means it actually accelerates really quickly. And this is actually it for the statistics. And guys, thank you for watching. See you next time, and definitely buy this thing because it's just phenomenal. I really can't describe it to you how actually this thing is good. So yeah, see you in the next video, and peace out till the next battles. Goodbye.